Good day, everyone. Welcome to SuperGIS webinar. It's a pleasure today to share our new technologies with you again. I'm Sarah, the host today, and we have Olivia as our main speaker.
Hello, everyone. I'm Olivia.
And our technical support team will be answering your questions during the webinar. Let's take a look at the highlight solution today. We have several cross-platform solutions in the past topics, and our focus today is the mobile GIS solution, mainly SuperPad. In our total GIS solution, SuperPad is the first developed product at the company and also the most purchased products in the past 10 years. Let me give you a quick introduction of SuperPad. SuperPad is a feature-rich mapping software designed for field workers like mobile different kind of tasks for surveying or data collection. It can work with many kinds of handheld devices like Windows Mobile powered PDA and Windows 7 or 8.1 tablets. With SuperPad, you are able to display, measure, and query data easily. You may also capture and edit your data with efficiency and accuracy. We provide another function for you to update the spatial data from the field to the database via the server in the cloud. So we can see here is the interface. You can see that the interface is very easy to use. The toolbars are divided into two layers. So once you choose one of the tool, for example, this is the editing function, or this is a GPS option, then the second tier will be started for you to select the following function per your demand. And in the current edition, we also visualize the accuracy for you by the average satellite information, and this is the total satellite number that you can refer. You can wait until the satellite is enough so you can ensure that your data has enough quality. For example, on the second image here of SuperPad, you can also see that we support multilingual user interface. So no matter you are from, say, Europe or different countries in, say, Americas, or you can also utilize SuperPad with your familiar languages. The spec and the format that SuperPad support for vector data is shapefile and GEO. GEO is our self-defined format. And different kind of raster format like BMP or JPEG or ECW, Mr. C are supported. And if you are a current ArcPad user, you may also import your ArcPad project file, APM, to SuperPad for following display and editing work. And in today's main topic, we would like to share our high accuracy solution, DGPS and NTRIP. So for DGPS, the support format is right next. For NTRIP, the support format is RTCM. And a good news for our user, SuperPad has two licenses in one package. The PDA license will help you carry out all the real works, while the PC license can help you prepare layers when you are in office to better manipulate the data in an easy way. Today our webinar is around 15 minutes. If you have any questions, you may drop us an email, follow us on Twitter, or just simply propose your questions in the question box. This is our online today. Our presentation will include 4 parts. First, the latest high accuracy solution in SuperPad. In my personal several years experience of customer interaction, there are so many field personnel looking for high accuracy solution. And of course, this should be with affordable cost. You may have heard or seen several RTK survey solutions, and usually they are very costly. Since we get such requests very often, especially after we announced our DGPS solution last year, now we are very excited to launch the NTRIP solution in SuperPad to help you achieve sub-meter accuracy with your handheld devices. Later, Olivia will give us a live demonstration on our new development and compare the two high-accuracy solutions to help you improve field data quality. And in the second part, we will introduce several customized extensions of SuperPad, like the network computing tool, alignment resource, rangefinder solution, and real-time data synchronization from the SuperGIS. Then we will summarize the key features with the Census survey case. Following, we are pleased to share what makes SuperGeo mobile GIS an ideal bundle solution. We will show you why SuperGeo is the best in-house partner on demand to elevate the value of your ruggedized handheld devices. Okay, now let's welcome Olivia.
Okay, thanks for Sarah's introduction. As Sarah mentioned, you can create or import the GIS layers, and SuperPad also integrates the GIS and GPS tools for collecting data. You don't worry about the data compatibility in your GIS software. You just can apply them further. It's quite helpful for you. Then, the offline editing function makes more conveniently working in the field. And also, you can synchronize your data with SuperGIS Server as you got the internet connection. Besides, SuperPad contains various extensions. It could rest your work more efficiently. If those functions couldn't meet your need, you can customize your own functions with a flexible developed environment. Now, let me introduce the positioning performance in SuperPad. Currently, SuperPad supports the GNSS driver to collect field data. The correction data are recorded in DGPS format. You can do the processing to enhance the data accuracy. Moreover, the latest release version will support the NTRIP solution. The NTRIP refers to the network transport of RTCM via Internet Protocol. It's a practical solution for GPS positioning. The mobile GPS receiver will send an approximate location to a server. Then, the server will calculate the correlation data based on the reference station, then transmit the correlation data to the larger GPS receiver. It's a real-time correction service, so as the name implies, this method occurs only through an internet connection. Here, I prepare a simple table and list the difference between the NTRIP and GNSS. For the first one, for the accuracy, the NTRIP can reach the centimeter level, or also someone says it's a survey grade level. And for the GNSS, it's close to 1 meter. The NTRIP provides the real-time collection, but for GNSS, it takes time to upload the correlation data, so maybe there is 1 day delay. Next, to apply the NTRIP, you need to rent or set up your own reference stations, so some fee may be produced. But for GNSS, the reference stations are public and for free to use. And the final one, for the NTRIP's coverage, it focuses on a specific area due to the distribution of the base station you used. So the closer you can approach the reference stations, the higher accurate data you can get. And the GNSS solution can cover huge area. It's almost 200 kilometers.
Okay, Olivia, the table is quite clear, and I think it also makes sense to our audience. Like, could you give us some examples, like, to help our audience today choose a suitable solution for them? Because it seems that the environment or cost or even suitable industry are there. So what's your suggestion?
Okay, sure. Like you are going to do the agricultural survey or the farm area calculation, maybe it doesn't need more precise data. So now the GNSS is suitable for you. However, if you are going to do the utility management, like relocating water pipes, or do the tunnel construction, or the geological mapping, the high accurate data is needed. So I suggest the NTRIP solution is a better choice for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, NTRIP is an extension, so you need to activate it first. Now, SuperPad supports 3 mainstream GNSS modules. They are UBLOX, Novotel, and Hemisphere. And you can check the current location label from the mode. It indicates the type of signal being used by GPS receiver. Now, SuperPad can receive DGPS or RTK corrections. So it could be GPS, DGPS, or RTK. And as this picture shown, the mode shows DGPS 3D. DGPS indicates the differential GPS is being used to prove increasing accuracy. And the 3D terms refers to determine a position in 3 dimensions. And this status will also be displayed in the main interface. As you see a number here, like now 14, it means your NTRIP starts to work. Okay, now here is the demo to operate NTRIP setting.
While Olivia is preparing for the demo, we have a user here asking us how to prepare an NTRIP function, like how you run or buy it. So per my understanding, for example, in Taiwan, we have the land agency who provide a service. So you just need to subscribe the service for them. It is usually for rent, and some costs will be there. And for example, you can also establish your own reference station, and some high accuracy device will be there. Okay, so maybe later Olivia can give us more clues. Okay, now let's start the demonstration.
Okay, now I already synchronized my mobile device to the computer. And you can see this is my Windows mobile device. I use my mobiler to synchronize this equipment to the PC. So you can see how I operate this device. Okay, so now I just activate the SuperPad. Okay, you can see this is the interface of SuperPad. All the function icons is here, like you can add a layer. Okay, I just add a layer to make you more clearly how I operate. Okay, like this one. And you can enlarge it, or you can identify the feature, like here. Okay, and now I'm going to show how to do the NTRIP setting. And NTRIP is attention, so you need so first you need to activate it, then do some settings. Like you need to select the trips and the COM port and the baud rate, and those 2 information you will get from the manual of your equipment. And then you need to enter your NTRIP caster address and your username and password. Also, and then all the settings are done. You can click here to select the more point. Then you can start the NTRIP. So once it starts to work, you will pop our image to show the NTRIP already connection, just like here. Okay. So now you can turn on the GPS, and then you can check the fixed status, like this one. Okay, if you get the GPS signals, the fixed status will show here. Now, because I'm inside of the building, so of course I can't receive any GPS signal. So now you can start to collect your data by the NTRIP solution. So because I'm inside of the building, so I did a survey this morning. Now you can see this picture. This is in the urban area. It's full of buildings, and a green star here shows the position of SuperGIS headquarters. I activate the NTRIP extension and walk along the sidewalk to collect the data. So the yellow one, it represents the data captured by NTRIP. And I turn off the NTRIP and walk the same route again. The blue one is captured by GNSS. So now you can observe the red dash circle it's obviously that the data captured by NTRIP module is more precise than the GNSS, so the NTRIP solution can greatly raise the accuracy. If your work cares about the data accuracy, the NTRIP would be your better choice. However, if you don't get the NTRIP caster during the real-time correction, here we provide you another solution. You can utilize GNSS driver and do the post-processing to improve the data accuracy. In the field, collect the data by GNSS extension. Then you can go to those to FTP website to download the collection data and do post-processing in SuperGIS Desktop by differential GPS extension. Before downloading the correction data, you need to go to the IGS website to search the nearest reference station around you. Here, I recommend the best station is within 1 degree in your location. For example, suppose you are in south part of India, okay? South part of India. Maybe you can select the best station in Hyderabad or Bangalore to get a better correction information. Then, copy the whole raw data from the SuperPad, like the DGPS, the RANX, or the speed data. Then, go to SuperGIS Desktop to do the post-process. Okay, now I'm going to show how to perform post-processing by SuperGIS Desktop. Okay, you can see this is the main interface of the SuperGIS Desktop, and all the function buttons here. You can add layer from here. Okay, and now this is this data I correct previously, and you can see the polygon with overlaid with a set one image, and there is a difference, and it shows that it doesn't match perfectly. So I'm going to use the differential GPS extension to do the post-processing. So just check this extension, okay, then do some settings. And here are two parts. The first part is referential stations. If you know your specific coordinate systems coordinates, you just enter the X, Y, and Z value, or you can import the RANX and the navigation data we download from the IGS website. Then the observation data, it means the raw data you copy from the SuperPad. Okay, so just select the data, the layer we are going to do the post-processing. Okay, now it starts to work. And after the layers doing the post-processing, you can add this map. Okay, and I'm going to select the appropriate coordinate system. It's WGS 1984. Okay, and to adjust the transparency to make you more clear. Okay, so now you can see after doing the post-processing, the polygon will be located in the correct position.
Okay, so these two work methods are not very complex. It's quite easy for me. So we suggest you to select either of the solution to fit your work mode, and you can improve your data quality a lot without doing further adjustment and with an affordable cost. Okay, so this is the first part of our presentation. Now, please help us do a quick poll, and at the same time, we will take a short break, like 1 or 2 minutes. After that, we will start the second half of our presentation. Okay, thank you for the poll survey. I would like to share the result with you. Here we have around 70% of our users today like the NTRIP solution, while another 20% may be due to the limits of their coastal environment. They prefer to use post-process, and another 10% I prefer others. So we also get a lot of questions about how to set up your NTRIP solution or different kind of limitation of NTRIP and how can we do that, achieve that. Later, our product technical team will help us to give you a better solution. So please stay tuned with us.
Okay, welcome back to SuperGIS webinar. In this section, I will show you more SuperPad customized extension to live your field work with more efficiency. SuperPad supports abundant extensions like the GNSS and the NTRIP I just introduced. And normally, that map will help you to know where you are in the field. You can directly add the images as layers, but if the image files are big size, you can convert those big image files to STC file format in SuperGIS Desktop. Then activate the STC layer extension. So you can add the STC map in SuperPad to improve the better performance. If you can get the internet connection, SuperPad supports the OpenStreetMap. You just check the online map tool to use, then overlay with OpenStreetMap. SuperPad also supports the laser extension. In the field, sometimes it's hard to reach your target, so you can use the laser rangefinder. It will detect the distance to the object. So you can get the position of your target and then add this point onto the map. And this is another extension which is most used, the network tool. You can do the route planning no matter where you are. Just check the network tool extension to use. Before applying this function, you need to prepare the network file, which you can generate it by SuperGIS Desktop. Then set the location, design the stops and barriers to build up your route plan.
Okay, this reminds me of success application recently. We just collaborate with a tobacco company in Taiwan. So they select the network tool as SuperPad for their drivers. So because they have maybe dozens of staff to deliver the tobaccos every day, and they need to help the drivers select the best routes when they distribute the products. So the network tool of SuperPad is a feasible solution for them because SuperPad is usually installed in a lightweight PDA or tablet and it's easy to carry with their truck. Before the driver starts to deliver the products, they just need to identify the barriers and the stops they are going to distribute today. And SuperPad network tool will compute the best route for them, including the say the shortest route and which is the best delivering time because maybe different stops will have different requests. So this is a recent success story we just had for the logistic use.
Okay, the above are the introduction of the tools in SuperPad. So now I use the Census survey as a case study to let you know how efficient you work with SuperPad. I'm going to create a custom attribute table to make you more easily editing the attribute information, and on the other hand, you can synchronize the data to GIS Server. A census survey is the important procedure for a nation. It's a regularly occurring and official count of population or housing. The traditional way to do the census survey is by paper and pen to write down each information. Today, I will show how easy and efficient you can record the information by SuperPad Advanced Attribute Editing Extension. You can build up your own table form and determine the attribute type, such as it could be a menu, a GPS, or a date. Not only increase your efficiency, but also you can deploy this table to the other field workers. So you can ensure the field workers get the same data to do the survey. And during the survey, you can take a photo to record the survey point. And by the advanced attribute editing function, the photos path will be written into the attribute table. So it's easy to manage the photos and associate with the GIS data. Also, you can record the track logs to avoid repeat tracks. It can be saved as many kinds of formats to follow use. And the waypoint function, you can set up a few destinations, then using the GPS navigation to guide you. If it's hard to deploy the data to the field workers, you can publish your map layers to SuperGIS Server and connect to server to reach the data for editing. SuperPad supports the offline editing, so you can just collect the data in the field and until back to the office, synchronization the data with SuperGIS Server. Now I'm going to show how to create a customized table form. Okay. Now you can see this is the PC version of SuperPad, and the following demonstration I will use the PC version to show you. Okay. So first I just add the layers I'm going to use. Okay, this is the this is the survey data of the Istanbul, and I overlaid with OpenStreetMap to make you more clearly which the location the layer is. Okay.
Istanbul. We are in Istanbul now, Turkey.
So now we are in Istanbul. And the advanced attribute tools is an extension, so you need to activate it first. Okay. Then just do the attribute setting. Okay, you can see this is the fields in this layer, and you can select to determine the attribute type, and maybe it could be a drop-down menu, or it could be a text, or it could be a date. And I will show you later how it works.
Okay, by the way, this is the online map tool we support. So you can see on the left lower corner, this is OpenStreetMap powered. So we can easily show you where you are by the beautiful map, and this is totally free.
Okay, so now I'm going to edit this layer. So just check the course to add for editing. Now just add a layer, just add a point like here. Okay, and you can enter the ID and the number of the male, like a fine, or the female. Then, okay, you can select the surveyor from the drop-down menu. Okay, this is what I say. If you do the advanced attribute settings, you can from the drop-down menu to select the item you are going to add, or you can select the date by calendar. Okay, and the photo here. If you take a photo, and the photo space will be recorded in this column. Okay, so it's more smart and more efficient to enter your information. Okay, and if and you can share this table to the field worker to make sure you have the same data with other field worker. If it's hard to share this table to the field worker, here we provide you another solution. Okay. You just publish all your maps to the SuperGIS server, then just download it. Okay. Here you need to type your information, like your IP and your username. Okay. Okay. Then access to the SuperGIS server. Then select the map you are going to edit. Okay. And again, I overlay with the OpenStreetMap, so it will be more clear. Okay. And now I'm going to edit this layer, so just enable the layer for editing. So you can see I already did some select, and it shows the ID here. Okay, Like I am going to add a point just like here. And now I need you to remember this ID, 4 finds, 555. And the mouse, okay. Just enter the information you are going to enter. Then click OK. So after you back to your office, or after you got the place, you reach the place, you can access to the internet. You can upload this data to the your SuperGIS server. Just synchronize it. So you can see the layers is uploaded successfully. So we can from our browser to check the data. And you can see this website I created previously, and just remember the ID 4 finds. So now I just refresh this website. So you can see the point 555 is added onto the SuperGIS server. So if it's hard to share this table to your field worker, or you want to make sure the field worker and the office worker can view the data at the same time, you can publish all your data to the SuperGIS server.
Okay, this also gives us more benefit. For example, an enterprise can share the standard base map with the field personnel with the identical survey form and menus to make sure that they have the standardized table or the data for your own projects. And the field force can get useful map resources as your survey base and update the field data in no time. For example, in Taiwan, we are a small country, so when you survey some data, even if you don't have this kind of server synchronization, you just need to drive for, say, 1 or 2 hours maximum to send back the data to the office. But with the help of internet, we can send back the data in real time. If you are from, say, Africa or Indonesia, some of the countries are very huge, and it's not possible to send back the data by driving for like 1 or 2 days. So if you utilize this kind of server synchronization, you can complete the census survey work very quickly, and you can also, by using the standard menu for entering attribute table, you may save a lot of time from artificial work and also avoid the typing error. So we hope the solution will work for you. Okay, so now is the fourth part of our presentation. With all the useful tools and customized design which we just introduced, we can know that the reason to select SuperPad as a suitable mobile GIS application. However, if you are looking for something unique to fit in your market demand or specific project need, we would like to share another solution with you. Okay. SuperGIS R&D team has experience and expertise to help you implement unique mobile GIS function or even your own brand software products. Here are at least 4 reasons why choosing SuperGIS. First, SuperGIS is one of the few companies capable of developing cross-platform GIS solutions on desktop, server, mobile, and SDK. And the operation system we support can cover Windows Mobile, Android to iOS. Imagine the situation. You like to develop some GIS applications for one-time project use, and your software team may not have very deep GIS background. Or you have strong technical team and manufacturing team for designing and producing your hardware products. But at the same time, you want to add more merits to your products by the custom programs. We know it is difficult to keep a multifunctional team at all times because it is not the most cost-efficient way. So SuperGIS is here for your service. The benefit of bundling a powerful GIS application is to add more values to your hardware products. This will give you more competitive advantages to outstand from the market and get more market share. So we believe that SuperGIS Mobile is the ideal solution for you. Here we list 2 success cases recently, one in Asia and one in Europe. In China, we customized a solution for FIOF company in Suzhou, China. They select us as their on-demand hardware software team, we developed the unique NTRIP solution on top of their mobile program, and each fit into their devices. One is F152G, the other is F55A and B. And these different devices are using different NTRIP and GNSS chips, and they have different connection way. And by collaborating with SuperGIS, they can have the solution more quickly and save their cost. Another success story is in Poland. We have our SuperServe for iOS, and they are looking for something mapping for iOS on iPad. And being in Europe, actually there are quite a lot of nice software providers, but they could not find someone like us to give them flexible services and affordable cost. So we collaborate with the company GPSPL to customize the mapping program for iOS called 3R SuperServe, and use their corporate brand and corporate identity, and it becomes a bundle solution. It also enhances their product portfolio. Okay, so we hope the next success story could be yours. Now we are going to have a short break again, and we will have another poll, the last poll of today, and then we'll come back to answer your questions. So feel free to throw your questions, and we will be back after 1 minute. Thank you. Okay, thank you for sharing so many comments with us. Now we will select around 3 or 4 questions here, and for the questions not answered, don't worry. We will have some of our team members to reply you, and in touch with you personally. Now we have selected the first question here. One user said, if our company has the private RTK station network, is it possible for them to use the NTRIP solution in SuperPad as well?
Yes, hi, I'm Danny, and this question, yes, you can surely use your own private NTRIP caster for survey, and all the settings will be just the same as you're using the public NTRIP service, and SuperPad NTRIP extension will work just fine, so you don't need to worry.
Okay, so if their government, like mapping agency, cannot provide the station, reference station, so maybe this is another solution for them to set up their own station.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Sorry. The second question is that we mentioned that the survey conduct with NTRIP extension will achieve submitter accuracy. The user is just wondering, is there any limitation?
Okay. The submitter accuracy do have some limitation due to the weather, the terrain environment, your mobile machine, or the chip's spec. We do suggest our user to select a nice weather and prepare a good machine to meet the survey demands.
Okay. Another question is also about the correction. How do I choose from all the correction stations in my country when I'm downloading the data for post-processing? Danny, can you help them to choose?
Yes, of course. We really suggest you to find out the nearest station to use, and also you can also check all the station status in the information pages, so you can make sure that the data you collect is okay. And also in some cases, not all the stations data will be available because of the weather or some machine factor. So there will be some limitations to choose from the station you're going to do the post-processing. And we also have some question about that whether some users don't have the reference station or public service of the NTRIP service. And we suggest you to use the, if you have solved of the problem, you can use the post-process and you can select some of the station that is nearest to you, like maybe not all of the station will be in your country, but you can use the station near your country. This will be okay.
Okay, and we have another question is more about application. So is it possible to use SuperPad for collecting data and also for like mapping some area for disaster control? So I'll try to reply the question, and maybe our technical team can also help us. Actually, when you utilize SuperPad or SuperServer or any of our products to visualize or collect the data for later analysis, it actually doesn't matter what kind of applications or industries you are. Just like you can categorize your data. For example, Olivia just introduced the attribute editing format, so you can actually collect the, for example, disaster data for flood or drought by customizing the form when you do the data collection. So once you collect the data in the standardized form, then you can import the data back to our desktop GIS system for following analysis. So for example, we have different analysis extensions like spatial analysis, we have 3D analysis. So these analysts can help you further visualize and explore your data for the following disaster control. And we understand that disaster control is now a very popular topic, and we also have a lot of project experience about the disaster control. So I will encourage you to come to our website, view the applications, and actually download SuperGIS solutions for your free evaluation. All right. So we have a last question here. What kind of form can be customized?
Yes, of course. All the form can be customized with a few steps. So we also have an extension to help you to customize all the attribute or form you want to use. So it will be a very, you can give it a try, and it is very easy to use. Yes.
Okay. So thank you, Danny and Olivia. This is our webinar today, and thank you for everyone joining us. We will contact you shortly for all the questions if we didn't reply you yet. And don't forget to subscribe SuperGeo TV for more information. Thank you, everyone. We wish you a nice day. Bye.